Alright, so look YouTube, Season 5 just recently started, and there's a lot of weapons that got nerfed and buffed, and there's even weapons that were nerfed like at the mid-season update, but we all know when they quote-unquote nerf the weapons, they're not really nerfed, and they're really viable still. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you the top 5 best class setups here in Season 5. So make sure if you haven't already, you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on, and follow me on all my socials, links be down in the description below. Alright, let's get into the class setups. So for the first gun, we're gonna be rocking the MAC-10, and we all know that the MAC-10 was once the meta. It even returned to being meta, and right now, since it's an open meta, you could really run anything. But for the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the agency suppressor. It gives you that sound suppression, which keeps you off the radar firing, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, which is how fast the bullet travels, and effective damage range. For the second attachment, the barrel, you want the 5.9-inch task force. It gives you effective damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed. For the third attachment, the ammunition, you want the Stenag 53-round drum. It gives you ammo capacity. For the fourth attachment, the stock, you want the Raider stock. It gives you ADS firing move speed, aim walk-in movement speed, and sprint to fire time. And for the last attachment, the rear grip, you want the Serpent grip. It gives you ADS time. I'm going to be giving y'all multiple class setups for these guns that y'all can still use and that are viable. If you don't want to run the Serpent grip, you can run a laser, the Tiger Team Spotlight. It gives you movement speed and aim walk-in movement speed. This is more of a mobility Mac instead of like, you know, like you can control it as well. Like you can still control it if, you know, you're able to control it, but you can use the Tiger Team Spotlight, or you can also throw in an Underbarrel, the Field Agent grip. That way it gives you vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control. Alright guys, for the primary weapon, we're going to be rocking the Krig 6 because we all know the Krig 6 is the meta AR right now, and it was buffed a few days ago, but the buff really didn't do anything to it. So for the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the agency suppressor. It gives you sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range. For the second attachment, the barrel, you want the 19.7-inch Ranger. It gives you bullet velocity and vertical recoil control. For the third attachment, the optic, you want the Axle arms 3 times. And for the fourth attachment, the ammunition, you want the 45-round mag. You could either run the 45-round mag, or if you wanted the 15 extra bullets, I would say run the 60-round mag. And for the last attachment, the Underbarrel, you want the Field Agent grip. It gives you horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. Alright guys, for the second class setup, we're going to be using the Modern Warfare MP5, and we all know that this is one of the strongest SMGs in the game right now. So for the first attachment, the barrel, you want the Monolithic Integral Suppressor. It gives you sound suppression and bullet velocity. For the second attachment, the laser, you want the TAC laser. It gives you ADS speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. Alright guys, for the stock, you want the FTAC collapsible. It gives you movement speed and aim down sight speed. For the fourth attachment, you want the 45-round mags, because we all know if you're running the standard 30-round mag or even the 30-round 10mm auto, the bullets are going to run out really fast. These 15 extra bullets really do come in clutch when you're fighting multiple people. And for the last attachment, the Underbarrel, you want the Merc foregrip. It gives you recoil control and hipfire accuracy. Alright guys, we all know that the Grau has become more viable since the update of Season 4, and honestly, this is one of the most complete ARs in the game right now, and it is definitely in my top 5 ARs to use. So I'm going to be giving you a class setup on that as well. For the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the Monolithic Suppressor. It gives you sound suppression and damage range. For the barrel, you want the Tempest 26.4-inch Archangel. It gives you damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. For the third attachment, the laser, you want the TAC laser. It gives you ADS speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. For the Underbarrel, you want the Commando foregrip. It gives you recoil stabilization and aiming stability. And for the last attachment, the ammunition, you want the 50-round mags. It gives you magazine ammo capacity. Alright guys, we're on to the third class setup, and this one right here is the QBZ. Don't get me wrong, I don't see many people running the QBZ, and this is really a slept-on gun, because when I put it on, I was frying with it. So just imagine how other people would do with this exact weapon. So for the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the agency suppressor. It gives you sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range. For the second attachment, the barrel, you want the 16.5-inch Ranger. It gives you bullet velocity and vertical recoil control. For the third attachment, we're going to be rocking the Axle Arms 3 times, and in my opinion, this is the best Cold War optic sight in the game right now. And for the ammunition, I was rocking the Stenag 60 round drum. It gives you ammo capacity, and I noticed when I was running this weapon, the reload time is actually really fast, so you don't really need to run the fast mag. And for the last attachment, the Underbarrel, you want the Field Agent grip. It gives you horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. Alright guys, for the secondary or the SMG, this one is slept on as well, and I just recently found out about it. Like, I dropped 20 kills with this, I'm pretty sure, a few days ago, and the PPSH is really viable. It did get nerfed recently, but the nerf did not do anything to it. Alright guys, for the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the Groove Suppressor. It gives you sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range. For the second attachment, the barrel, you want the 15.7-inch task force. It gives you effective damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed. For that third attachment, the laser, we're going to be rocking the Tiger Team Spotlight. It gives you movement speed and aim walking movement speed. For the ammunition, I'm rocking the 55 round drum. It gives you that ammo capacity. I'm going to be honest, I don't really see many people run the 71 round drum, and you don't really need it because the 55 bullets is enough to kill the whole squad, or what you could be playing solos. Like, you'll kill multiple people with just the one drum mag. And for the last attachment, the rear grip, you want the Serpent grip. It gives you ADS time. Alright guys, we're on to the fourth setup, and honestly, this OTS 9, you know, it dropped at the beginning or the mid-season update of Season 4, and honestly, this is one of the most slept on SMGs in the game right now. The only thing that's really holding it back is the mag size. The biggest mag is a 40 round mag, but you'll see, like, the OTS 9 is really viable, and if it gets buffed, it's going to be the best SMG in the game. So for the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the Groove Suppressor. It gives you sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range. For that second attachment, the barrel, you want the 8.1-inch task force. It gives you effective damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed. And for the third attachment, the laser, you want the Tiger Team Spotlight. It gives you movement speed and aim walking movement speed. And for the fourth attachment, the ammunition, I was rocking the VDV 40 round fast mag. The only reason I did that is because the reload quickness. If you know, the 40 bullets is gonna run out really fast, and don't get me wrong, the 40 round mag does reload quite fast, but I needed the fastest reload, so I was rocking the fast mag. And for the last attachment, the rear grip, I was rocking the Serpent wrap. It gives you ADS time. This makes up for the lost mobility of having the fast mag equipped. Alright guys, for the secondary or the long range weapon, I was rocking the XM4. Don't get me wrong, the XM4 was nerfed and it did something to it, but this class setup right here is like the hidden gem for the XM4. It makes it as good as it once was. So for the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the Agency Suppressor. It gives you sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range. For the second attachment, the barrel, you want the 13.7-inch Ranger. It gives you bullet velocity and vertical recoil control. And for the third attachment, the optic, we're going to be rocking the Axle Arms 3 times. For the fourth attachment, the Underbarrel, you want the Field Agent grip. This gives you horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. And for the ammunition, you're going to be rocking the Stenag 60 round mag. It gives you ammo capacity. Okay guys, for the last class setup, we're going to be rocking the Kar 98, and we all know that the Kar 98 is the most complete and hands down the best sniper rifle in the game right now. So for the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the Monolithic Suppressor. It gives you sound suppression and damage range. For the second attachment, the barrel, you want the Singar Custom 27.6-inch. It gives you damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. For the third attachment, the laser, you want the TAC laser. It gives you ADS speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. For the fourth attachment, the optic, you want the sniper scope. It gives you that zoom level. Me personally, I prefer the sniper scope over the variable zoom, but it's like whichever you prefer. And for the last attachment, the stock, you want the STVOL precision cone. It gives you that aiming stability. Alright guys, for the last class setup or for the last setup, the SMG, you're gonna be rocking the Bullfrog. In my opinion, this is hands down the best sniper support in the game right now. So for the first attachment, the muzzle, you want the Groove Suppressor. It gives you sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range. For the second attachment, the barrel, you want the 7.4-inch task force. It gives you effective damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed. For the third attachment, the laser, you're going to be rocking the Tiger Team Spotlight. It gives you movement speed and aim walk-in movement speed. For the fourth attachment, the stock, you're going to be rocking the KGB Skeletal stock. It gives you ADS firing move speed, aim walk-in movement speed, and sprint to fire time. For the ammunition, you're going to be rocking the 65 round mag. It gives you ammo capacity. And honestly, you could choose between adding ammunition because it does start with a standard 50 round mag. Or you could come down here to the underbarrel and put on the Bruiser grip for movement speed and hip fire accuracy. Or you can come back over here and rock the 65 round mag. You see, I wanted to try something different and add like the 15 extra bullets to see, you know, because the 50 bullet mag was running out really fast. And the 65, you know, the 15 extra bullets, it's not much, but the 15 extra bullets really do help. Alright guys, I hope y'all use these class setups, and I hope to see y'all in Season 5.